Good morning. It is a time in the morning. It is 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. on Thursday, September 23rd, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Yesterday I received in the mail something that I had ordered as a purchase with credit card points. One of my credit cards gives me points on various things that I can spend on Sony products. And mostly what I have done with those points in the past over time is get myself gift cards for either the PlayStation Store or they have gift cards for some stores like Best Buy and that sort of thing. But this time I picked out gift card, or excuse me, a pair of like Bluetooth speakers, I guess. And I'm pretty pleased with the result in terms of them being Bluetooth speakers and sounding nice and being of a size that's convenient for where I want to put them and all of that sort of thing. And so pleased with that result so far. But one of the things that is a little bit weird about them, I don't know, maybe it's not even weird because it's not even quite really surprising, is just that setting them up as Bluetooth speakers, very easy. But they have, according to the manual, all sorts of this other internet functionality where you can connect them using various apps like the Google Home app and the Sony Music Center app that are supposed to be these dedicated apps just for this very purpose. And that process is just like, it's not even that it's confusing, it's that as a result of the things about it that are confusing, I just haven't been able to get it to work. Like, one app says it can't find them on the network. The other app finds it and says that it's set up, but then when you try to play it, it does play music, but only super quietly. And then when you go to want to change the volume, it says it can't change the volume because the speaker's not playing, but it is playing, just at a very, very low volume, too low. But you can't adjust the volume, and then you actually can't even tell it to stop playing the music or pause it or control it in any other way because it says it's not playing. And yeah, so I might play around with some of that a little bit more, um, because like the one wrinkle with the way I have them set up as Bluetooth speakers right now is that despite the fact that they are plug-in, right now to use them as a Bluetooth speaker requires that I press the power button on the speaker and then go into my phone's Bluetooth settings to select that speaker and say, yes, this one. And then it works. And that's fine. But, it would be nice if it was a little bit smoother than that. Like if I only had to do one of those two things, for example. Like if I pressed the power button on it and my phone automatically knew that meant that I should use that speaker. Or vice versa, if I could select it in my phone and then not have to go over to the speaker and press the power button on it. Either of those things would make it slightly more convenient as a Bluetooth speaker, but I think it's just a little bit dismaying that the apps that seem like they're supposed to be expressly for that purpose seem so wonky. Boo. But, I mean, I'm happy with the speaker overall. I'm just frustrated with the app experience, honestly. So that's not really the speaker's issue, I don't think. But in any case. So today is probably the last day of the stuff that has made this week a little bit more stressful. So that's good. Um, and looking forward to having that be, complete for the next little bit. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of, plugging along. I'm definitely finding my brain very interested still in getting ready for the Root game. I had another D&D game that I'm a player in rather than running last night, and we had a big dragon fight encounter that was, you know, briefly terrifying. And then, uh, in order to avoid it being terrifying, made it a little bit more like a siege with a spell called Wall of Force. In any case, it's exciting, and I'm having fun with that. And I guess I'll just leave it there. I have to get ready for work, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.